we each have a catch-all place in our home where we put things when we don't know what to do with them. It is the drawer of delayed decisions. In other words, the junk drawer. Today we are going to clear it out and pull a PR stunt like no other. We are going to rebrand it and salvage its tarnished reputation. Let's go. Hi guys, it's Laura, and if you are like me, then your junk drawer has probably got a little out of hand, maybe even spread to a second drawer and a cupboard. Today we are going to de-junk the junk drawer / cupboard, get it all organized without spending any money, and rebrand to the bits and bobs drawer, full of useful little things that are convenient to keep on hand. Now, we all need a miscellaneous space, somewhere where we can put those small things like pens, elastic bands, batteries, the stuff that isn't big enough on its own to take up a huge space, but get them all together and it's a good time. It's like a bunch of influencers all living together in an apartment in LA. Okay, let's dive right in. We are going to declutter and organize, and all just using stuff that you already have on hand. Nothing has to be fancy. The first thing to do is to clear everything out of the space and give it a good wipe down. Next, it is a matter of going through everything and deciding whether or not you want to actually keep that item. Does it belong in the bits and bobs drawer? Does it perhaps have another space that it belongs to in your home that it needs to be returned to? Sometimes we just throw things in there because it's just quicker. Maybe it's easier than returning it to wherever it actually goes, or maybe we're not sure where it actually goes, so we just throw it in here. Now, if that is something that happens regularly, then you may have to reconsider things a little bit down the line. But for now, just decide whether it is staying here or whether it's going somewhere else, and let's keep moving. Is it something that requires some type of action? Basically, is it only there temporarily until something can be done with it? Could be a form that needs filling out, could be like seeds that need to be planted, things like that. Set all of that temporary stuff aside. And then just generally, do you want or need it? Is it useful? And do you actually use it? Because remember, there is a big difference between something being useful and you actually using it. If it's still useful, but you don't use it, pass it on to someone else because it will be more useful to them. And how many do you already have? Things like elastic bands are great and useful, but a big roll of them, that's probably something that you're not going to get through in your lifetime. Now, if there are some things that you're finding it a little bit difficult to remove, ask yourself how easy it would be to replace that item in terms of just the convenience and the cost. Sometimes we hang on to things because we think they might come in handy someday, but if we're honest with ourselves, we can't remember ever actually using it, and we're not sure we ever would be in a situation where we would need it. So if that is the case for you and you have things that are just taking up valuable real estate in your kitchen, and you could easily replace them if the situation did somehow arise in the future, you could probably let those go for now. Donate them to somebody else who will and is actually using that thing. Now, with what is left, sort like with like. Put all of the writing implements together, all of the postage things together, all of the kind of sticky stuff things together. For me, anything that is designed to like stick something or tie something, I just broadly categorize all those together. So things like cable ties, twist ties, tape, glue, command hooks, string, all those types of things. They're all sticky things to me. Again, as I have discussed in previous videos, keep your categories broad. So now you should have a few piles of bits and bobs and also a temporary pile. It is important to have both because there will always be times where we need to hang on to something for a short amount of time. There are things that we can't deal with right away, so we just need a holding spot. Whether you keep both of them in the same drawer is completely up to you, but you will need to set up some sort of in-tray or a temporary spot. And if you have space in your bits and bobs drawer after clearing it out, may as well put them in there if that works for you. Okay, let's talk organization. Use whatever you have on hand. I find old clickery inserts are great for these types of jobs because they just help to keep everything separated, but they're nice small compartments. Really great for just corralling small bits together. They are also perfect, by the way, for batteries. But reuse any sort of small box or tub that you have lying around your house. I have been saving up old tissue boxes, empty tissue boxes for using all around the place. Remember too that you can cut things down to size. So the bottoms of cereal boxes are great because they're kind of long and thin. So those can be useful for things like, pens, candles, anything like that. Or you can actually cut off the front of the box and then lie it down and use it as an in tray. Just slip it into your drawer and use that as your temporary holding spot. Great for papers, letters, forms, invitations, coupons, anything that you want to hang on to kind of temporarily, maybe receipts. The bottoms of milk cartons also are great for corralling things like clips, elastic bands, hooks, that type of thing. So look at the categories that you have left and try and think of what container, like what size of container would work for that, allowing for a little bit of wiggle room just in case you add to your collection slightly. Then it is just a matter of putting all of those Tetris skills to good use and rearranging things in your drawer. Does not have to be fancy. It just has to be functional. As long as you know where to find that stuff and it's easy to grab when you need it, you're golden.